Hello and welcome back to this spring dress. Today I'm attempting to make the final dress and I'm wearing the markup right now. It's very nicely colored. Maybe you remember from last time. And right now I'm applying the changes I made on the patterns. I marked this and I wrote something here and I will put it on a new pattern. I won't change the sleeves because I really like them, but there are some changes in the skirt and the upper parts, so let's go. This is the wrong side of my fabric. I prepared it by cleaning up the edges and then washing it. And now I'm going to put all of these pattern pieces onto it.
that's what it looks like now after I've sewn the side seams and the interfacing of the back and the front, and next the shoulder seams, and then I will start with the sleeves. So next comes the cuffs, and this means onto the ironing, because I need to iron in the interfacing. The question is, this velvet corduroy, does it get destroyed if I iron it? So we will try a few things on other fabric, and then we will try to attach them as we did the last time by gathering up the sleeve and attaching the cuffs. So I have some test stripes here. This one is turned left side down. This one is also turned left side down, so right side up. But I put a little bit of fabric on top of it. This one is turned left side up and with the iron in facing. So I will start with this one and see if I destroy it. Let's compare. Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's crushed. So this is a no from me. So now we try with some fabric on top. This looks pretty much the same to me. Doesn't look nearly as crushed as this one, but it's not exactly the same. So we'll try it on the other side. Very softly. Yeah, it looks less thin than the one where I put the fabric on top. So I actually think I can iron it if I turn it upside down, but just very, very gently, because it's not exactly velvet, but you know, when you iron velvet you crush these little fabric things that make it velvety, and I think it's like a mixture of corduroy and velvet, so shouldn't iron it too much, but this, like this, I can put on the iron in interfacing. So what I'm doing here, because the sewing of this semi-elastic fabric in the direction of the elasticity widened it in the back of the bodice, I'm trying to heat it up to shrink it a little bit so it will be the right size again. It works perfectly fine with wool, but I don't know if it will work with this fabric. So now this is the sleeve, this is the cuff, and I will have to put all of this stuff inside of here. By gathering it, of course, but I will do this by hand now, and it's the process I hate the most, but I love gathered sleeves so much. It's a price I'm willing to pay. So I'm actually gonna do that by taking 2 needles with 2 threads and threading them in side by side here, and then I'm gonna pull on both so I have nice clean gathers. Yeah, let's do that. So I put in the buttons in the bodice, in the buttonholes, these 4 buttons, and also into the sleeves, which I attached. So now this is all finished. Say hello to my new dress form, which is made out of duct tape, and I put on a skirt so she wouldn't be too naked. So now the next step will be the sleeves. Sorry for my floorboard, it's creaking. So it's very easy to put in side seams
with pockets if you already cut the pockets on the seam. So you just sew down here and then around the pocket and then down here, and when you flip it outside, so this is the right side of the fabric, you just leave the pocket as it is, just don't flip it outside with the rest, so, and then it's done. Very easy. So I've decided to decorate the dress using this tool, and I cut out those two things and I want to sew them on now, and maybe put on some flowers in white and yellow. You like that? You think that's good? Okay. And this is the same tool I used to decorate my wedding dress, which is hanging there on the hanger. So I'll just sew this on and then we'll see what to do with some flowers or something. Maybe like this. So yeah, this is it for the spring dress with 1940 sleeves. I honestly loved how it turned out. I love the little detail and the buttons that go into here, the pockets and the length. I love the fabric, it's so soft. And yes, I don't know, I threw this together kind of, but I'm happy that it turned out like this. And I hope you like this mini series of me drafting and sewing this dress. And I hope I'll see you again. Bye! Why are you doing this? Why? Why are you doing this? Can I open it? Please? You don't like it? You don't like my book? Huh? No?